Okay, so about a few weeks ago, I posted on my Instagram story telling you to send me some of your fan edits. In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing them and I'll be telling you what you can improve and what you could, I guess, keep. Now, before we get started, I just want to say that this is no competition. There are no last places, no first places, no prizes, no nothing. This is just me seeing your work and I'll be telling you what I think about it and what you could improve. Now, without further delay, let's get into the edits. First up, we got Mike Parker's Spider-Man, who sent me a spectacular Spider-Man live action edit. Now, what I really like about this edit is how the eyes have been changed, the Spider-Man lenses and the Venom eyes. But there is something that I think should be changed. I think it's better to just make the normal webbing the new No Way Home classic suit had, and not the split webbing the Homecoming and Far From Home suit had. And I also think the blue should be changed into the shinier blue that the classic suit had. Other than that, I gotta say, pretty good edit. Next up, we have Iron Man Kind, who drew the 3 Spider-Man. The suits and the faces are very well drawn. I really love the little Easter eggs on the back with the Infinity Gauntlet, the Venom head, the Pokeball, the Mjolnir, and the little picture of Stan Lee. And also the big screen with the messages. And also the Easter eggs on the left. I think the spider logo on Andrew's suit is a bit too small, and the bottom legs are curved. And the best part for me is the spider sense effects on their heads. Gotta say, a pretty solid drawing. Next, MDS edits, with Tobey Maguire being in the final battle. Okay, so I really like this edit, but I think a little bit of shading would have made it better. And I don't think the exposure should be this dark. And yeah, these are my only complaints. I really like it. It's great. Next, hello, I'm Hamad, with his friends making a Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions collab. Each Spider-Man has its own drawing, so I'm going to see all of them. First up is Emerald and Ruby Spider. I guess this Spider-Man isn't human because he can make his arms into weapons. I love the emerald shoulder pads and the emerald eyes. I really like it. Next up is Ghost Spider. Only thing I'd change is removing the webbing. I think it's too much being all over the suit. I love the way the smoke comes out of him. I love the eyes and the emblem, and I love the blades on his arms. Also, the little detail on the head showing that this Spider-Man also isn't human. Are there any human Spider-Man? Are there any human Spider-Man? I guess we'll find out. Next up is the modern Spider-Man suit, which was made by Hamad himself. I definitely love this design of the classic suit. I love the webbing, I love the shading of blue, and I love the lenses. What I think should be changed is the webbing being a bit thinner and the windows in the back being filled and not be out of the square. And the last version of the Spider-Man here is Cosmic Spider. One thing I see immediately is the blue being a bit too dark. I think a good cyan would be good. And that's my only complaint. I love the design. I love the gauntlets. I love the lenses. And lastly, the Spider-Man being on one cover. First up, the watermark should be somewhere else. Second, the font should be a simple one and not a very complicated advanced one. And third is the Ghost Spider having a purple background instead of a gray one like the modern Spider-Man. I love this recreation of Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions game cover. Next up, Hip Beach. It's definitely an interesting idea having Green Goblin coming out of the smoke. Having the bombs coming after Spider-Man is definitely cool. And the overlay of orange and yellow is absolutely fantastic. The only thing I don't like is the web. It looks like it should be for some kind of animation, like across the Spider-Verse. You could definitely change that by adding a more realistic web, like Sam Raimi used for his Spider-Man. But other than that, I gotta say, this is a fantastic piece. Next, Spider-Vision with his symbiote Spider-Man. It looks like this is a Spider-Man Secret Wars edit, because I can see the background is something like Battle World. I love the fact that he used the Thomas Ducrest concept art of Tom Holland's symbiote Spider-Man. I really love it. Only complaint is this part being too dark. But other than that, I absolutely love this. Next, Raimi Vision with his The Amazing Spider-Man 3 poster. I definitely love the way this poster looks, but I changed the suit being the Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit instead of the first movie. And I would put Venom being on the top instead of being Rhino. I love the way Morbius looks. Oh no, 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 no! Other than that, the poster is great. I love the composition, and yeah, it's awesome. Next, TMY Arts with his Spider-Man No Way Home poster. I absolutely love the visuals. I think they're perfect. I love the colors, and I love the way he kept the iconic shot from the movie. I definitely think this poster is incredibly well made. I think you could kinda add the villains at the top, like their arms and their powers. It would definitely be cool, but it's just an idea. I gotta say, it's a great poster. Next, Spider Dash with his The Amazing Spider-Man poster. I like the colors, but I think this poster looks a bit too simple. It feels kind of empty not having anything else but Spider-Man. Maybe you could try to add some kind of villain, like Venom or Rhino or anyone else. It's a good poster, but adding more stuff could make it better. Next, Aki the Fool with his Spider-Man and Daredevil vs Kingpin edit. I like the fact that the fight is in a museum. I like that the webbing is all over the poster, and Daredevil throwing his weapon. Kingpin looks bloody and ready to fight, and Daredevil comes to help Spidey. Only complaint I have is making Spider-Man a bit shorter, because Vincent D'Onofrio is 6'3", while Tom Holland is just 5'6". But other than that, I love the poster. Next! Upgraded Spider Arts with his symbiote Spider-Man drawings. I definitely love the art style. It reminds me of Into the Spider-Verse one. The colors, the shading, it looks awesome. But I think the eyes are not matched well. The right one looks smaller than the left one and are a bit misaligned. And these are my only complaints. It's very well drawn. There are two versions of the suit, one with the original symbiote logo and one with, I think, his own original one. And they both look awesome. And finally, it's time for the last edit of today's video. Superlative Spidey with his The Amazing Spider-Man 3 poster. This definitely looks phenomenal. This is actually a recreation of Symbiote Spider-Man Marvel Tales #1, but it's the Amazing Spider-Man 3 poster. I love the fact that the spider logo on the back is made by webbing. The symbiote suit is actually the Amazing Spider-Man 1 suit. The colors look great, the shading looks phenomenal, the effects are definitely a nice touch, and the spider logo and symbiote in here syncing is definitely a great touch. The smoke covers the building that Spider-Man is perching on, which I don't really like, but other than that, I gotta say the edit is phenomenal. And that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope I haven't offended anyone with my opinion. Thank you to everyone who sent me their edits and drawings. And to the viewer, if you did enjoy this video, make sure to hit the like button. And if you want more videos or streams like this, make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos or streams. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram because I'm more active there. And that's about it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.